Here we are back with another Ask Mike show, and this is about dieting for weight loss. So when people think of dieting, it's what you eat. And when you're trying to lose weight, dieting and exercise are two of the ways that people tend to think about doing it. Now, someone asked me about dieting for weight loss, and the truth is there are so many diets out there. Way too many to pick, too many to choose from. And the truth is the different variations, different ways of eating that ultimately lead to your burning more energy than you are eating. That's what it boils down to. There are so many different ways of doing it. That is the common theme. That is what it's all about. Now, you can talk about hormones. You can talk about eating within a certain time frame window. You can talk about eating small meals every 2 hours. You can talk about reducing carbs, and all that is designed for burning more than you are eating. Now, that's the basics. Then you've also got to think about, okay, how much of what we are eating are we programming ourselves to store? This is where we start hitting things like insulin sensitivity and testosterone and all those things that come into it when we talk about how can we get our body into a state whereby it's allowing us to burn it. Because if insulin's high, if our testosterone's low, we're not going to be in a state whereby we're in the position to burn things, to burn exercise, to burn off the energy, burn off the excess energy. Now, that's very technical, but how much of an impact actually does what we eat play? Now, too much of anything can be a bad thing. Even too much water can be a bad thing. Granted, you need a lot of it, right? So there's different amounts that become too much. Like, it doesn't take a lot of butter and fast food and all the unhealthy things that we know. It doesn't take a lot to eat of that stuff before it becomes unhelpful, right? Whereas broccoli, water, say broccoli, it's a bit of it's a weird inside joke for some of my personal trainer friends out there, but you need to eat a lot of that and drink a lot of that for it to be detrimental, for it to be unhealthy, for it to be unhelpful when you're trying to lose weight. Having said that, you need a balanced diet because our body is used to having proteins, fats, carbs, vitamins, minerals, amino acids. Our body is used to using everything because it's used to getting all of it. If we didn't have any cravings for it, if we didn't eat it and feel good when we do eat certain things and feel like we're getting the nutrients that we need, we feel satisfied, right? If we don't get that, we will naturally want to keep going, and hunger is the response. So if we don't get enough of the nutrients that we need, we will start to feel hungry, whether we're actually hungry or not, because it's the only response that we have. So if you eat foods that have a lot of vitamins and minerals and amino acids and proteins and fats and carbohydrates in there, if you eat a mixed diet, your body will get the nutrients that it needs and hunger will stop playing a part in how you feel and you stop being driven by that feeling. Because you can eat as many crisps and chocolate as you want, but if it's craving protein and craving a particular mineral or protein or whatever it is, it will keep sending the signal until you eat it. So that's what it boils down to. That's what you've got to realize is playing a part. It's there, it's happening. And because hunger is the only response, that's the same with water. That's why a lot of people used to say, if you feel hungry, drink water first, because then you'll know that it's hunger and not just thirsty and have a drink instead. So there's a lot of push-pull going on, but at the basic level, the fundamental level, different diets, different ways of eating is all designed for you to eat the right foods, the right amount of foods, the right proportion, so that you actually consume less than you burn, and then you will start to lose the weight while eating enough of the nutrients that you need to feel satisfied. You don't feel horrible in yourself while you're losing the weight. You can lose weight, feel good, feel satisfied, feel like you're eating enough because you're getting everything your body needs within less calories than your body is burning. You balance those three and you will lose weight easily, consistently, eating reasonably well, because you can switch on a different process in the body once you start starving yourself. That's why starving yourself is no longer a common practice among people that are either on the curve or ahead of the curve when it comes to diet. And that's what it's all about. Fueling your body with the right foods, the right amount of foods, so that you end up still burning more than the calorie content that you're eating while feeling satisfied at the same time. That's pretty much all that you need to know. How you do that is up to you. But one of the main questions that you want to ask yourself is, what am I low on? Am I low on fats? Am I low on carbs? Am I low on proteins? Am I getting enough like vitamins and minerals in my diet? That could be the cause of some of the overeating of other foods that you turn to when you're hungry. All right, so that's what I would say on that. Any more specific questions, let me know. But yeah, balancing, fueling your body with the right foods, with the right amount of foods, so that you're still burning off more than you are eating. That is how you do it healthily, consistently, and be able to maintain your results at the same time. I hope that helps. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done already. Leave me a review if you like the show as well. I'm always open to feedback, answering questions, asking questions, leaving reviews. It makes a massive difference for the growth and the helpfulness of the show. Have an amazing day, and I look forward to chatting to you again soon.